Hey, what's good? This Talk to Tron, your producer, your favorite engineer. Today, I just want to talk to you guys about learning on the go, learning from your mistakes. And most people don't really talk about that, but it's inevitable. Like, you got to learn on the go. You got to learn on from your mistakes because if you don't have an emotion, if you just stagnant, if you're not doing anything, if you're not studying, then actually going and putting in the work, you're never gonna learn from it. Like you're never gonna make a mistake, so you're never gonna be able to analyze it. You're never gonna be able to collect from the data to see what you need to focus on and what you don't need to focus on. Like so, the average person that I talk to, like they have a lot of these things going on, and they like to be able to see some progress, but it's like the true progress is like getting out there, going and making it happen and then collecting the data and using this data to see how you need to make these adjustments, like how fast you need to make these tweaks, if these tweaks are long term. So like learn from education as a teacher is like get the baseline. So baseline is like something that you just trying to see where you struggling at, what skills you struggling on, what should be the focus area, what should be the focus skill, because it might be a bunch of things that you need, but it's like you're gonna get the baseline, and then when you get the baseline, you're gonna be training them, you're gonna be testing them on these skills, 4 weeks, 8 weeks, or whatever. It probably don't even take that long, but you working with them on these skills. Then you go test them, and then like after 4 weeks of data, like you kind of seeing if they testing out. Do they need to change the skill? Do they need to keep the skill and change the flow, the philosophy behind the teaching so they can master it? Like that's the whole point of being able to like learn on the go. Is like it's all about being able to eventually hit mastery. And you'll never be able to hit mastery if you don't go learn on the go, if you don't go make mistakes, if you don't try this, see, do it work for you. Because like a bunch of things can work. Like two things they could be true. Like that's what people don't understand. Like go out and collect the data, because like what worked for you may not work for someone else. So it's like it's a tons of ways to be able to go and do something. So like go start with a baseline to see what skill you working on, what strategy, whatever. Now you going now you going and you testing these skills out. You going to get the data. All right, now cool. When you bring the data back, what do the data say? Like depending on what you trying to achieve the most. Like here for music production, for beat production, it's like okay, do I want to have my beats heard? That may be something I need to focus on. Do I want to make more beat sales? Cool. Do I want to get more beat placements? Do I want to get sync? So now, when I'm getting this data, okay, this work, I got this audience. Maybe I need to tweak it and go back and do these things if I particularly want it for this audience. But if I want this thing, maybe I had to go back and do these adjustments. So I would basically just say like you have to go learn on and go, and you got to always be learning. Like the average person, they fail to want to constantly learn. Like if you're not learning, you're being stagnant. Like it's cool to be still, but be learning. But if you're not learning, if you're not applying any actions, then it's like nothing is gonna work for you. Like I always go back to when I think about it in science, like the Newton three laws or whatever, and it just said an object at risk stays at risk unless acted on upon by outside force. It's like if you not doing nothing, um, thank you, Larry. If you not doing nothing, nothing is gonna work for you. So it's like that's kind of when I get kind of like frustrated with a lot of music artists, because it's like a lot of times it's not your music, but it's like it's your system, it's your strategies. Like you don't want to go out and change it. You don't want to go out and figure out what the data say so you can make these adjustments. So it's like most artists think getting to the studio, going to the studio, making a song, possibly getting a song mixed, possibly getting a song mastered it's gonna change the whole concept of whether they song blow up or not. In today's world, it's like that's not true. Like basically, you gonna need a great song, a good song possibly, but you're gonna need better marketing. You're gonna need better promotion type skills or whatever. So it's like this is something that I'm constantly learning as we're growing, as I'm developing Talk to and Tron, Talk to and Production LLC, and like when I'm going through the distribution stage, when I'm thinking, okay, like cool, the distribution stage is cool, but do I want to go direct to customer? Maybe I had to change this philosophy up. So it's like it's things that I'm always trying. It's like my content, like I'm always posting my content. What do the data say? Do they like this? This is this something that I shouldn't focus on? Is this something that I need to put more focus on? Like that's why as you can go check, you can see tons of songs coming out or whatever. It's because like my whole strategy, my whole system is yes, I'm gonna use a lot of quality because I have stored. I got a lot of stuff stored. Like I use my stages of just going in, doing all the work, and storing up some things. Now that I have a system that now I got to work, I could go put it out. And now since I got so much work, I got so much products, so much assets. Like I can go put it out. Now I'm testing it out. Okay, you got a ton of quantity. But the good thing they're gonna also work for you, not only having a ton of quantity, I got a ton of quality. So I'm using quantity and quality to collect the data and seeing what works for me, what don't work for me, what do I need to adjust. So it's like when you check out what I'm doing now, it's like of course we got broken flowers out. Like and that working. We got cook up out. Like that's working. We got undefeated out, and we're also testing beyond this one side. So it's like we collecting it, and it's working, and it sounds good. But some is working better than others. We got overthinking it out. We got grandma babies out. We got so many things that's out, and we just testing the atmosphere. Like we testing the environment to see what works. If it don't work, put it to the side, come back and try it again. But what's working just off of organic posting, that's what we kind of want to put our marketing, that's what we want to put our promotion in, and we want to put more focus over there. So it's like, they're just something that I've been learning because it's like, if you don't put in the work, if you don't do these things, you won't even learn that simple process. Like, you can't just focus in on one song, post it, keep doing the same post and keep getting the same reaction. And that right there is not telling you nothing. That's not giving you enough data. That's not telling you if you got a fan. That's not telling you got a listener. And we know in today's time, just because you got a listener, can you get this listener to keep coming back? Because if you're not getting this listener to keep coming back, you're not even getting in the screens or anything. So it's like it's really a waste of time. So it's like with this music production, audio production is like something that you just gotta get. You just got to keep learning, like keep making mistakes. Like no one is never gonna just get it right the first time. Like I said, you got to kind of change the focus. I remember when I started making beats, started producing. Like I took out time to get it right. I learned it. I took out time audio production, mixing. I learned it. Now I'm out. Now I'm understanding. Okay, this not a major priority. This not a major priority. The major priority is like marketing. Like who's my audience? Who gonna keep coming back? Like every time when we drop, who gonna go check it out? Who gonna request it? Who gonna be engaging? Who gonna hype it up? So like this kind of like where my focus at right now is like this the direction that we at, and we know is music, great music. Like most people like the concept. Just cause I make it sound good, everybody gonna like it. This not how it works. So it's like you got to get out and find your system to what works. Like who your audience, how you gonna keep serving them, how you gonna keep delivering to them. What system do you got? Do they know when you dropping? How you communicating with them? So it's like it's a lot of work. So like I said, just always be learning. Like always be learning, and be prepared to make a mistake because like the wise ones know making a mistake is what gonna get you better. Like being perfect, um, is no such thing as perfect. And like you can't learn from perfection just because. like how you gauging, like is you using like a small collection of data, using like a wide range of data. So it's like there would just definitely be something that I would encourage for you guys to do. That's what working for me, and everything like I said, what works for one don't works for everybody else. But it's like these are principles though. Like the principle is like get out, do the work, collect the data, see what the data say, go make the adjustment, go make don't go make the tweets, right on Larry. You can't be afraid. You right, bro. Like you can't be afraid. You got to get out there and see what works. Like that's what any smart businessman would tell you. That's what any smart artist, anybody that just doing well, they gonna tell you like, man, it's a formula out there. They got a system, but they keep tweaking this system to find out what works for them. It's like nobody jumped into there and be like, oh, it worked. Like you got to go make these mistakes. You got to go bump your head. You got to get into the water. Like just don't drown. Just make sure you find out. Okay, this is how I need to float. This is what I need to do in deep water. This is what I need to do in shallow water. Like all of these things, you gonna learn. Anybody can tell you. I can tell you from the sideline right now. Hey, watch out for this. Watch out for this. But until you get into the ring, until you get out there, you're not gonna know how to dodge this. You're not gonna know when to do this. Like getting out of information, what is it doing for you if you're not applying the information? And like there was something that I also had to learn, like for myself, because a lot of times I just consume information, and yes, it feel good, you feel smart about it, but like that's really unwise of you to just consume information and not go apply it. Like so, a lot of times when I get filled up on information, like my next step be let's go apply it. How we doing? So it's like let's go apply, let's go collect the data, and the faster I can collect the data, the faster I can make these adjustments. The faster I can make these adjustments, the faster I'll be able to win. Like this a winning formula right there for you guys, and it's tried and it's proven. And like I said, it works for me, but I do get stagnant at times. At times I do get complacent and I don't go collect the data as fast. I don't go make the adjustment as fast. But I do see the difference when I do these things consistently and faithfully. I see how fast everything work and change for me. But when I procrastinate, when I just get stuck in that rut, like that's when things drag out. That's when things linger for me, and that's when I'm like, this kind of when I get in my own head or whatever, and that's when you start to have your own doubts or whatever. So like those are some things that I do. So and I would challenge you guys just to go do these things. Like go learn, especially when you talking about being an artist, a producer, a business person. Like how do you know these things are good? Go find the audience to tell you that they good. When you go find this audience, they constantly tell you good. You know you got something that works. So like that's what I would recommend for anybody. I do it. That's what I would recommend. So yep. I just wanted to basically share this with you guys. I hope you guys make sure y'all like it. Make sure you comment some more. Make sure you share it. And let's just keep building the community. Also, we growing. We growing. We almost at 600 right now. So I was surprised when I woke up this morning. Like the page, we kind of grew about 150 subscribers in the past day or so. So it's like we growing and we growing. So it's like now I see I'm gonna be doing this a little bit more. We're gonna be back posting a little bit more because I slacked off of it. I had to go back and collect the data. The data told me I need to post more because this is where we was building it. So it's like had to learn from that as well. So just make sure that we can keep growing the community and we can just keep providing valuable content that hopefully helps somebody because it definitely helping me. So once again, this Talk to Tron, your favorite producer, your favorite engineer. New beats dropping, new songs dropping. We finna be having beat store deals that we finna have some beat store deals. So like if you guys haven't been able to purchase any beats, just go look for the deals or whatever, and then hopefully you can find something that you like. I know you will. And we out. Let's get it.